to a brand new episode of I Married A Bigfoot. This podcast is, well, before I get into it, I'm the Angry Dad.
I'm the Not So Angry Mom.
And this podcast is about videos and stuff that I'm obsessed with. I love aliens, I love ghosts, I love Bigfoot, I love the paranormal. I love crazy shit that you just see. I can't get enough of these videos. I can't get enough of these TV shows, Ancient Aliens, Finding Bigfoot, Monster Quest. I love these things. I've been watching them forever. And we always have conversations about these. We always talk about the videos and the people in them. Sometimes we talk trash. Sometimes we don't. Sometimes we just discuss what's actually happening in these videos.
Break it down.
Figure
out what's real, what's not, what's nonsense.
Exactly. And, we thought, why not put this into a podcast? Because we have a lot of fun when we do it. So that's how you get I Married a Bigfoot. Mm-hmm. All right. And, with everything going on, anything new today or this week?
This is a weird week.
It's been a weird week.
We had Apocalypse Sky Wednesday.
Apocalypse Sky. Yeah.
Raining ash.
Yeah. And what's funny, too, is that day, it was a Wednesday. I took the trash out in the morning. Didn't think nothing of it. Completely lost track of time because it was just so dark. I was like, where the hell's the sun at all of a sudden?
I couldn't even, I woke up for work, but I was in a mental haze because it was dark until noon.
Yeah.
I was trying to acclimate to this weird thing. It was
weird. Pitch red sky, because we live in California. We're pretty close to the fires, and the air quality here has just been
terrible.
Poor. I'm talking about horrible. There's so much ash in the sky, it looks like fog.
Yeah, it looks like
it's
fog
super
everywhere.
Thick. And you hear Macho in the background.
Macho Cabra barking
at the neighbors.
Neighbor kids.
All of a sudden he wants to bark at everything as soon as we start doing these podcasts.
Of course.
But, that's how it goes. But like I said, with all the smoke and everything going on, the air quality's been really bad. It's just headaches and not feeling well. You know what I'm saying? It's just been pretty just crazy, right?
Yeah, it's weird. We're close to the fires, but we're not in them.
Yeah, we're nowhere near them. We're close, but we're not. We're in a safe zone.
For all the people that are still dealing with the fires directly next to them, I just feel so bad because the air quality is already bad, and then on top of everything else, it's just it's crazy.
It is crazy. It's pretty nuts. So our hearts and thoughts and prayers go out to those who are having to suffer and deal, and hopefully this gets solved real quick. It's our fire season, which it's weird to say that we have a season for fire, but California's been on a roll the last few years, and it makes me mad that it takes retards out there. And when I say retards, I'm talking about people that are ignorant, people that are stupid, people that have no common fucking sense in this world. Because one of the things that happened, one of these fires were caused, because we live in the area where it was lightning strikes that caused their fires, but down in the SoCal area, we had another gender reveal explosion that caused a fire. And did you happen to see that video for it?
I didn't see the video. I seen all the memes and stuff afterwards because people are just blown away. Under what scenario is that a good idea? But also, there's constant fires going on. You really want to go into the dry
and if you
woods
live,
area
and you live in California, so this.
Put an explosive out there?
Yeah, cool. Exactly. Well, what makes it even worse is in the video, after they did it, they're like, oh shit, we got to get out of here. It's because they knew what they did. You're going to literally set off a bomb in tall, dry grass, because that's what they did. You know what I'm saying? Well, at least we know they're having a boy. Fuck those people.
Good luck to that.
Exactly. And what's going to happen to them is that they get foot with the bill. You know what I'm saying? They'll never be able to pay it off. They're going to owe for the rest of their lives. But
they'll file bankruptcy.
Yeah, exactly.
It'd be what it is.
It is what it is, but it's just
one of those things. It's like a formality. I mean, I don't know how many people actually, because there's a couple times where the big fires have been started by arson or by those
gender reveals because people want to be fucking idiots.
Just stupid stuff, and they get caught and they get stuck with the bill. Now, however many people actually pay any type of restitution or whatever that is called.
Exactly. Or serve any kind of time,
but
it just blows my mind.
You would think after you get one of those scenarios in the news, be like, oh, maybe we shouldn't do this.
Exactly, you know what I'm saying? 100 fucking, and like I said,
bake a cake if you want to do a gender reveal, do a pinata.
Well, how about you go to the doctor's office, and guess what? It's a boy.
Yeah,
revealed.
Or did you see the one one with the two blow up baby, those two people that was a boy baby and a girl baby, and they fought, and then the girl baby knocked the boy out, and it was a girl that won.
There you go.
So that's the best gender reveal right there.
So you know what I'm saying? Keep it simple, people. Keep it simple.
Yeah.
But you know, like I said, it's just it's hilarious. But let's get into these videos because that's what we're here for.
Yeah, all the paranormal stuff.
All the paranormal stuff. In today's video, with Nest and rings and surveillance and, you know, what they call CCTV, which is closed circuit TV, you know what I'm saying? So if you have security cameras, that's just what they call it in the UK. We don't really call it here. We just call them security cameras, security camera footage. Yeah. But CCTV is a term they use in Europe.
Is that where it's from?
Yeah, that's exactly where it's from.
Well,
because the systems are closed circuit TVs.
Yeah,
but
it's security.
Yeah, it's security.
It's
not broadcasted or anything. But like I said, the CCTV term I feel is from Europe. I'm gonna stick to what I'm saying because that's what I feel it is.
Oh, so you're pulling that out of your ass.
Yeah. Well, like I said, that's where I always hear the term from. Is usually from a UK.
They usually use that term.
From the CCTV, or you know what I'm saying. So I'm like, all right, that's just how I feel that term. That's where that comes from. So if I'm wrong, I don't give a fuck.
Is what it is.
Is what it is.
CCTV no matter what.
CCTV no matter what. So these are a collection of videos that were caught on security cameras that are just like, what the hell is that? What's going on? And like, you know what I'm saying, a couple, they might not be paranormal, but at the same fucking time, I just feel it's creepy as fuck because the shit that you catch, because our Nest goes off all the time. Wind goes by, it goes off. The fucking sound goes off. You know what I'm saying? So like, regardless of what the fuck it is, something's making it go off. So
packages, people driving by, all that stuff, it catches all of it.
So let's get into it. And I'll put the links to everything in the video, in the notes.
And if you haven't already seen, we have an Instagram, so all these will be posted on Instagram.
Yes, Instagram.
In this video, Fact Faction takes a look at 7 CCTV.
So if you look, they're just going through the things that they see.
Ever recorded on camera, including the paranormal and plenty of horrified humans. Get yourself prepared for poltergeist activity, unwelcome guests, and the alleged ghost of a small boy.
You know what I'm saying? Got that creepy vibe to it.
So this is just the intro.
Yeah, this is the intro. Yeah, exactly.
The Hernandez
home. Number 7.
This is number 7.
In August 2017, while Brianna Hernandez and her husband were dining on an evening meal.
So this is their living room camera where you can see the kitchen and their TV area.
And they have a CCTV.
First unnoticed by Brianna, her keen-eyed husband saw a floating figure. When interviewed, Brianna told reporters, quote, "As soon as I saw it, my hair stood up. I've never seen anything like that before."
Rude.
What her husband had spotted seemed to be a human form drifting across the family driveway close to the couple's cars.
So you get a figure.
Brianna stated, "You can see the movement of either arms or legs."
It looks like.
Go pause it.
Let's just pause it for a second. So it looks like. So if you're not watching the video, it looks like a white colored figure walking across the driveway.
Illuminated.
Just as if you were to walk down the street. It has the same kind of.
It's not sped up.
It looks like just a regular stride of a human person just walking down.
But it does have a trail to it.
You can. Well, the thing is, and it's very blurred, and not the still image of their driveway or anything. And I've seen this sometimes with the night camera. They're trying to take in as much light as they can. So I forget what the term, the shutter speed on the camera essentially is open for longer. You know, like to say if you had a still camera, you would have to leave the shutter open to let as much light as you could into the camera so that it can get an image. Now, I'm not a genius. I don't know how nighttime cameras work, but it has that same appearance. Whereas if you were taking a still picture of something in the dark, you would have the shutter speed set open for longer. And if an image moved, it would leave a trail. And it wouldn't be clear. Now, everything that's static is clear.
All the other lights are clear.
Everything is clear
except for that image. That
figure that's walking across.
And it dissipates. It just doesn't leave the frame either. So as it floats through,
it kind of floats
and then fades away.
Floats through and fades away. You're right. So it is a little weird. What are your ventures on this.
I'm gonna say right now, it could definitely be an imprint of somebody walking a neighborhood that they probably have walked their whole fucking life. And like, I always take a night walk at this time and every night. And like I said, you get impressions of ghosts. You get that energy that floats there, or a repeater, what they call.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying, that's 100% probably what it is, because like I said, it's just so fluid. You can make out the shape, you can make out the thing, and the thing too is like, it's so smooth through the screen. There's no distortion, there's no pixelation. It's just like, what the hell is that, as it floats across the screen.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely possible it could be something abnormal. I'd like to see what some of their other videos look like, but I feel like it's still a possibility, because like I said, it's so dark. It's possible that it is just somebody walking. The thing is, you don't see legs or anything, so maybe somebody was wearing a light colored jacket.
Like one of those reflective vests?
Just like a little bit. I mean, maybe not too reflective, but something along the lines of that, where they're wearing dark clothing and maybe just a lighter jacket or something, to where they can see, where it just reflects the light enough and causes a trail. Yeah. Now that's a very...
that's a lot to go on.
It's a very loose theory, very loose. That's kind of the only thing that makes sense to me.
Let's continue.
That would not be paranormal.
Judging from the footage, her description is pretty accurate. According to the testament of the couple, just before the pair
that's a picture of their driveway.
They had spoken to a man who was familiar with the property. This man told the twosome that his uncle had passed away while living in a nearby property. The couple believe that it may be this same man who they saw on CCTV.
I mean,
in the footage,
yeah, it's weird. You can see like a hand. You can kind of see like someone walking across.
Bright white shape. Although some viewers have shown
I don't know. I don't even know if my theory holds up at all.
Well, like I said, they keep repeating, they keep showing it. So like they're giving the different angles and stuff that they can give. Because the one we're looking at right now is a very zoomed in part of the image.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, just looking at it, like, you would think if it was a person, it would be a little bit more defined.
So this is number 6.
So it's called the Reddit Stalker.
In August 2016, Reddit user named Fat and Depressed posted on the social media site to report that he had seen something sinister lurking outside his home. The user had been utilizing a home security system named Vivint, which remotely connects smartphones to CCTV cameras in order to tell users that
so they're giving a description of how the ring works.
Yeah, any of those home cameras.
And just like it's shown right here, those are kind of alerts that we get on our phone all the time.
Visitor, or, you know, do you recognize his face?
Or a sound, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, movement, might be a bush.
Right in the dead of the night. On the first 7 occasions,
so this is the
porch.
The porch, and it's just showing the screen, like the home monitoring part.
Exactly. To be a stray dog, or at worst, a prankster. On the 8th occasion, Fat and Depressed discovered something particularly
showing all the alerts,
and the user took
and the times. The times are important.
Oh, it's like every half an hour.
He shared. The visiting vision is shown in all its gruesome glory.
And it's just a creepy ass picture. Someone stared right into the ring.
It looks like a teenage girl with like eye makeup, you know, like eyeliner, mascara, because it's real dark around her eyes and her hair pulled back.
Check the timestamps for the 4 visits.
But it's weird. It's like
3 times within half hour.
And then another half hour, and then another half an hour, and then 4 a.m.
And 12:52 a.m.
It's creepy.
Before then disappearing.
Tweakers be doing that shit too.
3 hours
well,
later.
You know.
Though the user has yet to receive another visit from his welcome guest.
Hitting that pipe.
The case remains an alarming enigma.
So I'm up all night.
So I'm gonna fuck with the neighbors.
That's it. Let me hit this piezo real quick. So it's number 5.
So number 5. This is called the Chicago Creeper.
The Chicago Creeper.
In July 2016, Chicago woman Jordan Baranskas noticed that her purse had gone missing. Her boyfriend, Jack Mackercher, assumed that she'd left it in a local restaurant.
So this is just a picture of the couple. You know what I'm saying?
In an attempt
Another picture of the couple.
The pair retraced their steps.
Retracing their steps.
The security camera footage to work out where they'd managed to misplace it. Rewinding to 3:30
how many people have in-home security cameras.
Well, it's because they're always people always wondering what the fuck's going on. But look, watch this top corner.
The freaky footage showed.
Watch the top corner.
So this is somebody's living room, and there's the stairs that go.
And the people are sleeping on the couch.
Oh, they're
yeah.
The couple owned 2 dogs who were softly sleeping at their feet.
Yeah, so they're sleeping on the couch. That's the intruder.
That even the dogs were inexplicably unalarmed.
Yeah, there's like a girl in a white hoodie at the top of the stairs.
Well, it might look like a girl, but they actually have an image of kind of who they think it might be.
Oh, it could be a guy. I'm just saying because it looked like it had long hair.
He stood there for about 5 minutes the first time.
Yeah, so he's in and out.
It kind of looks like more like a boy now.
Could you imagine looking at your camera and being like, what the fuck?
The man is suspected to have carried out other neighborhood burglaries in the area. Other residents have posted images of the
So is the top of the stairs to their house the front door?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And then they go down the stairs and it's their living room.
That they typically lost
because he came back twice while they were sleeping.
They'd accidentally fallen asleep in front of the TV, leaving their property atypically unsecure.
Yeah.
In the footage,
I can't believe the dogs didn't even hear anything.
Exactly. And see, now they're fast forwarding it as he's watching TV as they're sleeping. There's Mr. Robot on too, they say.
The thief, nicknamed Creeper Ghost, remains unknown.
It's a TV show. I have never seen it.
Detectives are investigating the case.
I mean, that's definitely not paranormal. That's just...
It is creepy, though.
It's creepy because someone can just get into your house.
Yeah.
It's not...
And how easily he got into his house. To not let your dogs wake up to them just sleeping.
He's got that soft foot.
It's got that soft foot, that quiet touch. You know what I'm saying? So it's just pretty crazy.
I mean, it's unnerving.
Yeah.
It's not paranormal, but it's definitely unnerving.
Yeah.
And I would probably have a panic attack and all kinds of stuff if I got up in the morning and watched our Ring camera and someone's getting into the house.
Exactly.
I'd been like, nope. Yeah. Guns, everything we need.
That's it.
We need everything. See? We need all the guard dogs.
So, you know, exactly.
Yeah, that was weird. Okay, so number 4 is the next one. And this is the creeper van. What?
Yeah, this is like an everyday kind of thing. It's just it's something that you can easily it could happen to anybody.
Posted CCTV footage on social media.
So this is somebody's security camera that goes into their front yard. They have like kind of a gated front yard.
It's a single mom, 3 kids.
And they're playing on the trampoline and the camera is watching them.
A mysterious man in a white van stopped in front of their home, allegedly offering donuts to lure the children into.
This is one of those good things that it's good to have a camera, pointing to the street, pointing, you know what I'm saying, so you can see these kind of things. Because this is kind of stuff that you can post and be like, look, be aware.
Yeah, that's always scary.
Lucky I wasn't there because she even talked to the dude, and if it would have been me, I wouldn't have been talking. I'd have just been like, I'm gonna drag this guy out the car. We're calling the cops, and you're about to fucking have a world of hurting.
People are crazy.
It was absolutely scary to watch, but I'm so proud of my Sadie for acting fast.
And that's why you teach your kids what to do in situations.
When I approached this man, he acted weird and asked me if my kids wanted some donuts. Then drove off.
Exactly.
You better get the hell out of here.
Oh, yeah.
Because I am calling the police.
Oh, she called the police.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She made a social media post in the neighborhood stuff, and like that's what you're supposed to do.
That is the good thing, like about like the different neighborhood apps and stuff.
You can see that crazy
shit.
That
stuff. You can kind of know what's going on in the community.
In a video
what to look out
posted
for.
on YouTube.
So this is a new one. This one I thought it was pretty a trip.
So this is number 3. This is Joe Cummings.
Yeah.
Or what did it say?
Joe set up cameras.
Yeah. So this is his house into his kitchen area. It looks like.
In an attempt to solve the mystery, he tactically set
He was missing food in his house, so he was like wondering what the fuck stuff's being moved, and so like he set up. And this is why you would set up cameras, because like, look, I don't understand what the fuck's going on. I know I'm not crazy.
It could be him though, like on an Ambien.
That's true. That's true because they look at Roseanne.
Yeah, Roseanne. What was a couple other ones like made a whole turkey and like cooked it and ate.
Watch this corner. Watch this corner.
Is that a window?
No, he has like a little attic door.
Oh my god, what is crawling out of there? What the fuck?
The odd intruder gradually clambers down onto the floor by moving fixtures and fittings. She climbs down in an odd and eerie fashion.
It's not my girlfriend, so he put it on there.
Why is she being so weird?
Yeah. Well, crazy people are crazy.
I mean, okay, so yeah. let's get past the fact that she just crawled out of the attic. What looks like
through a
some type
tiny
of weird
door,
cubby hole.
Yeah,
but she's like
methodically
moving, doesn't want to touch the floor. She's like bending down. She's got like this jug of water. I guess
urinates in Joe's sink before opening his
fridge
and taking a big gulp from a carton.
Okay, burning that.
Yeah.
She continues to steal and eat food while seemingly watching TV.
And like I said, she's just moving through the house and these
like
she's
it up.
comfortable.
Yeah. She's
just
sitting
watching
in the
TV.
Chair watching TV.
Yeah.
He's asleep.
Yeah.
Wanders
Are
into
you?
the
Oh
kitchen
my
to take
God.
some
Exactly.
food
So I'm
for
assuming she's
himself.
watching with no volume on.
Well, but even still,
Yeah.
her moving
now
around
look,
and
he
shuffling
woke up.
and stuff. That's
he
what I was
woke
gonna
up.
say.
Yeah.
He would wake up.
Didn't think nothing of it. She's hiding. All right.
It looks like he's going out to get something to drink or whatever.
Exactly.
I hope he's not drinking out of the same carton she is.
Upon his departure, the mystery woman emerges back into the frame.
Smell the piss?
Exactly. But unless she rinsed it down like a smart person.
I guess. And she's right there.
Was right back in his cupboard, eating his food.
She was just like right around the corner. Like if he had opened his eyes at all.
Yeah.
That's so creepy.
She
that
then
someone could
Yeah, but how many times you just walk in the room, just
your eye,
fucking,
you don't want to open your eyes because
Yeah.
you don't want to wake all the way up. You want to
Yeah.
go back to sleep.
Yeah. So she put everything back, and then she's going right back into her little cubby.
In footage captured the following morning, Joe can be seen swigging from the same carton as his brash.
I know, that's
According to the
disgusting.
uploader, the woman was homeless and had been living secretly in his apartment for at least a couple of weeks, residing in the cramped quarters.
And there he
from
goes.
which she crawled
Oh,
out.
gross.
Same
Put it
lips.
down,
Viewed
put
the
it down.
CCTV footage.
That's
He
disgusting.
contacted police, and the woman was arrested. In March 2018, Joe Cummings left an update on his video, claiming that he has additional lost footage of the woman, which he'll be releasing soon.
Yeah.
A link to his channel is in the description.
That's disgusting.
No thanks.
Exactly.
I'm gonna need you to check all the attics.
Definitely will. You know what I'm saying?
So this is number 2, the Antique Centre haunting.
A UK antique store in Barnsley, South Yorkshire, has allegedly been experiencing phantom phenomena since 2014.
Now, antiques.
The owner of the store has reportedly witnessed
do hold
over
presence,
50
hold power.
unexplainable
You know what I'm
events
saying? And
since
like,
taking charge of
this
the
is a trip
business.
too.
The incidents,
You know?
which occur both
That's
by
the
night
weirdest
and
looking
during
rocking horse
the
I've
day.
ever seen in
That's
my life.
cool,
Included a
though.
bunch of
It's a
hair-raising
little deer, and
happenings
it's got like a
hauntings.
baby seat on it.
In one
With
instance,
2 knives
a
in its
rocking
neck
horse was
for
reported
handles.
moving of its own accord before falling off a store shelf.
Oh, look, the little the rocker's moving.
Watch though, watch.
And it's not like just moving like a little bit. It's moving like something heavy is sitting on it.
Yeah.
You know?
Exactly.
So weird.
The
And then it
owner has
completely fell
attempted
off
to
the shelf.
recreate the motion himself, but has had no success. Other incidents have included framed photographs moving of their own volition and a cabinet seemingly exploding.
Look at that one.
Books,
What the
Yeah.
figurines,
But
and
glass just popping like that? That's a
Okay,
trip.
it was a curio
Moving
cabinet, and
unaided.
all of the
In another
glass
incident,
doors just
the 11-year-old
exploded
daughter of the
outward.
A lot too.
And
Not
like
just
the
not just
basement
cracked, but
floor.
exploded.
No,
You can
it's
see
not-
different
it's-
angles
and
from it
it's not
too.
even like
In an
nothing just
interview,
fell through
the owner
it.
told
All the glass
reporters
exploded
they
out
do
of
say
it.
that the mill owner who
Now watch
worked
this little
in the
girl.
old
This is
mill
the
in
owner's
1800s
granddaughter.
Died here. He hanged himself in the 1960s.
Look at this little kid though.
Just
Let me grab my drink first.
He
He was like, I'm not leaving that.
speculate that
You know
the
what I'm saying?
I'm not
He was
taking
like,
this with me.
I'm taking this with me.
Result of
I'm scared, but
or
fuck this.
dead children.
But I'm thirsty.
I'm thirsty.
Paranormal investigators tasked with exploring the ongoing.
Look at that guy's reaction. He's like, what the
No,
fuck was that?
nothing.
Come look at
They believe
this.
that the ghost of
Absolutely
an
not.
Yeah.
unidentified homeless man has orchestrated the eerie events. Allegedly,
Like I said, you
this
see-
man, when alive, would routinely
When you see things that are
wander
just
into the
hanged up, you know
graveyard
they're
upon
secure
which
and
the
they
shelf
just fall
was
like that.
built.
Like, what the fuck?
However, the actual identity of this alleged man remains unknown, as does
And these are like
the
people
origin
shopping
of
in
the
the store and they're like,
horrifying
what the hell was that?
happenings.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But it's like the little stuff that falls, the picture hanging
Yeah.
that falls, the
Yeah.
other pictures that fall. I feel like you can explain. Let's just pause this for a second.
Yeah.
I feel like you can explain a lot of that stuff away if you're there
Yeah.
and you don't see anything. You're
Yeah.
like, oh, it's the wind.
Yeah.
People just coming in and out of the store. Oh, the hook that was holding
Yeah.
up the picture failed or whatever it is. You know, we've had stuff fall in the house
Yeah.
and we jokingly say it's
Grandpa Jason.
Grandpa Jason, but you know it. I have no problem believing that my command strips just wore out after 5 years.
Exactly.
It's you know, I feel like you can kind of reason that stuff away.
A little bit.
The glass exploding and the rocking chair
Yeah.
are the most significant to me.
They are.
I feel like those ones, you can't reason those ones away.
You can't.
Unless there's something
Yeah.
like an explosion behind the curio cabinet that caused the glass to explode. It just doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't make any.
So, but the other stuff I think is significant as a whole, but you could just explain those away in most circumstances. But that's pretty crazy.
It is.
And that's why I won't buy antiques.
Yeah. Number 1.
So this is number 1. And this is Adam Ellis, Dear David.
This guy has a Twitter. I looked at it, and it doesn't have any updates. At least not that I've seen.
Has been regularly updating his Twitter since August 2000.
Oh, he does update his Twitter, but not with what I was looking for.
Events occurring in his apartment. Allegedly haunted by a ghost he'd first seen in his dreams. He reportedly receives visits.
They're showing pictures of him and his cat.
You
know what I'm saying?
What makes this case most mysterious of all is that it currently is ongoing.
Being haunted by a ghost of a dead child and he's trying to kill
Ellis had reportedly been suffering from sleep paralysis.
Well, sleep paralysis could explain a lot of things.
Sitting in the rocking chair at the foot of his bed. The child's head reportedly had a large dent on one side. He then reported that
because the kid was sitting in his rocking chair at the head of his bed.
Towards him. Just as he was about to reach Ellis's bed, he awoke screaming. Ellis shared
There's a picture of the kids.
That is aggressive.
Yeah, very.
It's just a drawing of a picture with a huge dent and an abnormally large head.
Ellis encountered a girl in the library who asked him, "You've seen Dear David, haven't you?" The girl told Ellis that Dear David appears at midnight in the form of a small boy. According to this girl, David allows dreamers to ask 2 questions. If they ask a third, he kills them.
But he didn't ask any questions, though.
Continued in various forms before seemingly crossing over into reality.
I mean, this is just still
still photos. As you know what I'm saying,
there's nothing significant right now.
Nothing at all.
Then began
but then now he's in a new apartment complex.
Gathering at the front door.
So he moved out of
he moved out of his home, and so at midnight his cats for like a week straight would be at the door, like, what the fuck is going on?
That's creepy.
Yeah, that is creepy. It's like, what am I supposed to do? So this is his cat just like poking at the door, like, what the fuck, you know?
It's poking at the front door.
Yeah, like it's something's there.
Ellis then took a photograph through the peephole. This photograph showed a shape lurking on the stairs outside of his apartment. In order to...
Still don't see anything.
I don't see anything. It just looks like a little shadow. Like maybe there's like something there, but that could be just
it's dirty.
Yeah, it could just be dirty or a weird reflection because the peepholes are generally have like a weird fisheye type thing. I don't see anything on there, but
me neither.
Investigate further. Ellis used a sleeping app to see if he could pick up on any suspicious
So it's a sleeping app that records sound.
This app works by detecting noises made during the night.
Yeah.
What he found was vague, but included static electric noises, along with strange snapping
And they're just
sounds.
showing pictures of
the
hazy peephole.
Ellis awoke as his whole house was shaking.
Okay.
His fear growing greater.
Earthquake.
Ellis bought a motion sensor camera for while he was away from his apartment.
So this camera that can
caught
record
his cats behaving strangely, as if watching invisible beings move and meander through the apartment.
The motions of these cats are weird because it's like, what are they fucking doing?
Is that one cat missing a paw?
I don't know if it's missing a paw.
It's a 3-legged cat.
Is it a 3-legged cat?
The white one here.
That's crazy. Oh yeah, it is missing a leg.
One of the videos showed
they could be looking at bugs.
Hind legs.
I mean,
well, look at
Macho.
this. Tell me why a cat would be doing that.
If it's trying to hunt a bug. You see Macho do that
I see him all the time. But look at this. He's swiping at something.
A fly.
Yeah, but you would be able to see a fly on this camera.
I don't know.
You would be able to see buzzing, I feel, or a little distortion.
Maybe, but depending on how small it is, maybe it's like a fruit fly or something.
Yeah.
I think that could just be a bug that the cats are reacting to. I feel like if it was paranormal, the cats would be scared.
Now, a little thing just fell off the counter. That's all it was. They're going to show it again.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So a little like it looks
Decoration.
like a turtle shell or something.
Yeah.
I mean, not that it's
Yeah.
that, but it's got that
Disturbing.
shape and color that he
dream,
had hooked
David
up on the
clambered
wall, and it
toward
just
Ellis
fell like
before coming
6,
Yeah.
7
face to face
inches
with him.
onto a
In
shelf.
the dream,
Yeah.
And then
Ellis
his
snapped some
rocking chair
photographs.
is rocking again.
Yeah.
When awake, he then checked his camera and found what appeared to be
Yeah, that's a
images
little
of
weird.
David with his half
Now,
dented
this
head.
is the images they showed in the beginning of the photo. So this is an image that he woke up and started snapping photos with his camera.
That is very creepy.
It is very, very creepy. And if you look at it too, it's distorted in a way where it's like, what is that? You know what I'm saying? There's no flash on his camera. You know, most cell phone cameras, and I don't know when these photos are taken, automatically flash during night.
I mean, it's within the time that Twitter existed,
Yeah.
so, right? 'Cause he
Exactly.
posted to Twitter.
So it's a trip when you look at it, because it's like, could that be a toy? Could that be a doll? Or
it looks way too realistic.
it does look it looks pretty real, and that's the thing too. Like I said, it does look realistic. Watch it
That's
continue
weird.
because there's more photos.
Okay. But it does look like a kid with
Yeah,
a dent in
then
the
that's
head.
getting closer to him because he keeps snapping them.
Oh my! Like you can see
Yeah,
like the whole dent
yeah,
on the side
yeah.
of the head. That's
Ellis then took further creepy photographs, which clearly showed David sitting upright in the apartment. These images also showed him staring at the ceiling and standing over Ellis as he slept. The final picture of this sequence is an extreme close-up of David, showing only his hair and the top of his head.
Because you gotta remember that's that
Ellis
camera he
continues
posted.
to update
Yeah,
his
it's a
Twitter
security
with
camera.
current
Yeah.
ongoings. Most recently, he discovered small footprints in the snow.
So he moved
outside of his
again,
apartment.
and now he's like
Ellis
still getting
recently
creeped out
had
with stuff.
another dream
I don't know
in
about the
January
footprints though. That could have been
2018
anything.
Of David crashing
be
down from the
anything.
ceiling onto his chest. A photograph taken by Ellis shows David falling from the ceiling.
Yeah, I don't know about
As
that
of
one.
January
I don't know what that
2018,
is.
It's well because he
the
fell through the
updates
ceiling and
continue.
landed on him.
I mean, what ghost is gonna fall through
Yeah.
the ceiling?
Exactly.
But okay, so and I don't know how much.
That's all
more.
of it. That's it. That's the last
that's
of
it?
it. Yeah, that's the last of it.
That did look very realistic.
Very realistic.
Now, could it have been staged?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But it does look, it's a trip because like the head, the makeup, you got to be really good at what you do to be able to make it look proportionate and not have a bulbous head. Because like in the photo he drew, it's a bulbous head.
It is, yeah.
But in the pictures,
it looked
like a normal head with a
Proportionate.
dent. Yeah, it looked very
Proportionate.
proportionate. So that right there would take a tremendous amount of computer skill
or practical makeup.
yeah, but that's the thing though.
something.
How would you put the dent in there with practical makeup and still be proportionate?
Images are so low level. I feel like he could have darkened the space out enough, and if you put the hair over, it can give that effect.
Maybe.
So-
Because they showed a close up of the head, and you can see it where
But you can only
it's
see
very
this
yeah.
side
You
of
only
the
see
head.
this side. Yeah,
This is the side with the dent
missing. Yeah,
and he's got long blonde hair that kind of
long, but
covers.
it's very thinnish, stringy, and you can see the skin.
Yeah, on this side, it's very
Yeah.
thinnish and stringy.
Yeah.
Now, is it a child with an actual dent in their head? I don't know.
Don't know.
But that is just getting
Yeah.
into his apartment.
That's it.
I don't know. It's the creepiest set of photos that I've seen in a
exactly.
while.
And it's all security camera photos. Everything that he showed is like because he bought a security camera. There's a couple of them that he snapped himself with his cell phone, but the rest are all motion sensor security camera.
How do you not just? And he moved several times.
Yeah.
So this kid is following him. It's
Yeah.
not like
Yeah.
just a kid in the building
Yeah.
that he lives in.
Exactly.
He's getting into his apartment and fucking with
Yeah.
him or being just
That's
weird. It's got to be either something that's
Yeah.
staged or some type of entity that's what is it
Yeah.
called?
Poltergeist or attached to or
Manifesting itself as
Yeah.
a child. with,
exactly a demon.
So whether it's a demon or it's a kid who died from a head injury,
that's it.
I don't know. But I am very much hoping that he just staged it for Twitter.
Yeah.
For Twitter follows and
That's
all that
it.
stuff.
Trying to get that clout.
Exactly.
All right.
Did you look at his Twitter?
Yeah, it's just him kind of posting he's just like a not basic, but he's a social media influencer.
But
that
he
kinda-
hasn't posted anything paranormal since
No,
then?
nothing within the
Significant?
realm of me wanting to dig any further than I had to.
Oh,
so
okay.
I was like, all right, I'm fucking done. And so I moved on.
Just a quick glance.
Yeah. So let's go on to the next.
And there you
So go
have
ahead, just
it.
scroll over.
Okay.
These were
So this is what my mom sent me or sent us.
Yeah.
So, you know, she's constantly sending us videos. She's constantly sending us articles. She's constantly sending us, did you see this? From my mom. So, this is the first video. Go ahead and let's hit play. It's real short, real quick.
And it says the Grim Reaper, which
well, it's from YouTube. You know
what
what I'm saying? But like I said, I'll put the link to it in there.
Okay. So let's take a look. Really. So they're driving down a highway.
Yeah. And this is at a military base entrance.
Okay.
This is a Marine base entrance.
To the base. And look at this. What do you think that is? Huh?
What?
Yeah, I'm sorry, but like it's you know how when you wrap a present and you wrap it to the shape of the item and you can completely see what it is. All right. So basically, someone wrapped a UFO with paper. God. And fucking was like, it's not a UFO.
It's definitely not a UFO.
Can you guess what it is?
It's an oversized semi-truck.
Yeah, exactly.
What?
It is huge. And it goes by. It's like I said, it's real quick. Go ahead and play.
UFO, right there.
Listen to this guy.
UFO.
It's not
right
there.
Right there.
Broad daylight.
Broad daylight. Front of a military base.
Well.
Oh my God.
That's what happens when you live next to a military base. See crazy stuff.
Like that. So this guy saw a UFO. Was very excited because, like I said, whoever decided to camouflage this UFO with the wrapping they didn't do that very good of a job.
No, it's like wrapping a baseball or something.
Yeah. I got you a horse and I wrapped it in the shape of a horse.
Yeah, or when like you try to wrap a bicycle.
Yeah. You wrapped it in the shape of the bicycle.
Yeah, that's what it looked like.
Exactly. So I thought that was pretty funny. That was pretty hilarious. And you know what I'm saying? It's a pretty small UFO, if you want to call it a UFO.
I'm pretty sure it wasn't, but
exactly.
it just happened.
It just happened to be in the shape of a UFO. You know what I'm saying? So I thought that was pretty funny. A little lightheartedness. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, and this guy was like, look! It's a UFO.
It's a UFO.
I see the UFO.
Next to a military base.
Military base. So thank you, Mom, for sending us these videos because we are putting them in the podcast.
Good time.
You know. And also, too, like I said, it was like, why orange? This is orange wrapping.
Let's make it the brightest, most obnoxious color you can.
Exactly.
For something. I swear, they probably did it on purpose.
Oh, I'm pretty sure they did.
They're like, oh, we're going to put this, the handle to a crane, and we're going to wrap it like a UFO.
That's it. All right, let's go to the next one.
Okay, so this is Paranormal
in the News. In the news. This is in Colorado.
Channel 7, ABC News.
All right, Vivian Gomez wrote on Facebook that her security camera...
Now look at the shadow in the corner. No one knows what it is. Everyone's like, what the fuck is that? This is like literally was all over the news and social media. This has been around for about a year now.
We think it looks like Lisa doing her Sunday morning
dance. Look, see the shadow?
Starts going. They walked out of the house or whatever.
The video has been seen by 11
They say it looks like Dobby from Harry Potter.
Okay, so it looks like a very skinny kid with like a big wig on because it's like hair comes like right here, like Dora the Explorer haircut. And like they're doing a weird dance and stuff, and it's all black and white. You can't see; it's just a solid white figure, basically. But you can see the shadows and stuff, so you know it's not CGI.
That was it right there. That's the end of the clip.
But that's so stupid.
Yeah, it is so weird. It is because, like I said, it's like, what is it? Middle of the night. This was like, I think he said it was like 3 o'clock in the morning, and it just kind of throttles right out, and then walks right. Yeah, does a little dance, and walks straight out the screen,
and then the clip cuts off. So you don't know if the kid walks back into the house or if they disappear into the ether of the street.
Exactly. And like I said, it's not it's gotta be, it can't be CGI because it's so fluid, it moves so naturally.
It's a high resolution night camera. I don't think it's CGI. I think it's a kid playing around.
I'd be a really thin kid. I'm talking about extremely. I've seen thin kids, but that's a malnourished kid. This kid is like a stick. My son, my oldest son, is a stick.
Yeah.
He's not that much of a stick. Even when he was a kid, you know, most babies have big round bellies. You know what I'm saying? Because they're fed all the fucking milk. Yeah. But I'm just saying that...
you know, you've seen the kids that are very, very thin, that have, you know, problems building muscle, you know, that have all those medical issues that cause them to be really, really thin and stuff. So
Yeah.
I think it was probably an older kid, not like a toddler or anything. I think it would probably be, you know, a 10 or 12-year-old out playing around.
It's Dobby.
It's Dobby.
It's Dobby. Harry Potter right there. Look at that. Gave a little shimmy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? As I exit stage left.
Disappear into the darkness.
That's it. Well, that was the last video. And if you made it this far, we have a little something to tell you.
So we have actually made some stickers.
Yes.
And they are free to you. If you would like one, just message us either on Instagram or on YouTube, or how else do we message people?
Well, Twitter, Instagram, comment in the podcast notes, wherever you listen to, rate, review, subscribe, all that stuff. Yeah, we'll keep track.
And we'll message you, and you can give us your mailing address. Privately, so you don't give it out to everybody.
Exactly.
But it's just a fun little sticker. It says, "I married a Bigfoot," and if you can see it,
that's
sort
it.
of. Okay.
And
so
we will send them out.
Yeah, we'll send them out to you. If you enjoy our nonsense and want a sticker.
Yeah.
We do have one little final image. It's not a video, but I just wanted to get your input.
I'll put the video right there.
So this is. I got this off of Reddit, you know, with all the depravities. And it was an image that somebody sent in. It says, "My son sent me this from I'm sure it's supposed to be Facebook. It's a footprint found in the ash left by one of the fires." And I think when I looked at it, it said one of the California fires. But look at, so this is the firefighter's boot next to it. And it's a Bigfoot footprint.
Yeah, it's pretty round. It's pretty big. It's got the huge toes.
Yeah.
And I could definitely see that being a Bigfoot footprint, especially the outline.
Yeah.
Like I said, it would be the typical shape. Because I have a Bigfoot myself, and even I don't make those kind of indents, those kind of prints. I'm, close to 300 pounds, and even I don't dent in the ground like that barefooted. You know what I'm saying? So it does tell you right there. That could be between 400 to 500 pounds.
Yeah.
Pushing that kind of weight.
And, and I sent you that picture of that sun bear print where it looks like the same shape as a Bigfoot, but just smaller because the sun bears, at least unless you're talking about the real big ones, their footprints aren't this big. Yeah. It has that same kind of shape where it's wider at the ball of the foot and then, spreads out and stuff like a barefoot animal and stuff. But that looks way bigger than what I would think a bear. Yeah, exactly. Way bigger, way huger. So that is pretty interesting. It's pretty interesting. Bigfoot is real. So you guys take a look. Tell us what you think. If you think the Bigfoot has been affected by these fires out in the Pacific Northwest or in California, wherever this is at, and let us know. That's it. Tell me how right I am. Or how wrong I am. Thank you guys for listening. And get your stickers. Bye. Bye.